Archangel Michael says, it's an emergency. This is not a joke. The identity of this person who wants to harm you is out. Here is the name because. Open it immediately. Archangel Michael says, this is an emergency transmission from the realm beyond. What you are about to read is not fiction, not fantasy, and not a drill. A name has surfaced. A name cloaked in smiles and shadows, now revealed in pure divine clarity. The name belongs to someone you once trusted, someone who has sat near you, laughed with you, and pretended to celebrate your victories. This name has now emerged in the celestial records, etched in betrayal and venom. Their mission: to sabotage everything you've worked for silently and swiftly. The divine has waited until this very moment because you were not ready before. But now, your spirit has aligned with truth, and the heavens cannot remain quiet. The trap has been set against you, but the universe is reversing it right now. You are about to be freed from a hidden curse linked to this person's identity. They moved in silence, planned with calculation, but your guardian forces have traced their spiritual fingerprint. It's time you know what they never wanted you to find out. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Their actions were disguised as help, their intentions masked as kindness. But the spiritual forces around you grew restless because your energy kept being drained without visible cause. This is why your health staggered, your money slowed, and your sleep broke suddenly at 3 a.m. This person pretended to love your success but laughed in silence every time you cried. Archangel Michael intervened at the last possible second, and you are reading this because your soul demanded the truth. The time for illusions has ended. There is no going back after this moment. The name echoes in sacred corridors, whispered by angels who tried to protect you without scaring you. But now, their whispers have become divine alarms. The person responsible is someone you would never expect. They are not far. They are in your circle. A woman with a bitter heart, who once failed in something you succeeded in, now plots in jealousy. She is smiling with you, dining with you, and hiding documents with your name on them. Type Amen to get blessing 444. She has seen your photos online and screenshots of your blessings were sent to someone else for a secret reason. There is an invisible line connecting her to a lawyer, and recently, she visited a place of rituals to ensure your downfall. Her aim was never to win. It was always to make sure you lose. The betrayal runs deeper than words can capture. A voice from heaven was crying last night, warning your soul that this hour would come. Archangel Michael says your instincts were right. You just didn't know how close the serpent really was. The reason you've been feeling watched, judged, and exhausted is because spiritual darts were being launched at your name by this person. And finally, after months of surveillance from higher realms, her name was written in fire on the scroll of traitors. Her initials begin with S. R, and her name was found beside yours in a document you didn't sign. Type Amen to get blessing 555. She had access to things she shouldn't have known. Your birthday, your email, your address, and a copy of your signature were found on her phone. She wanted control of your destiny, not to bless it, but to break it. There were moments you felt uneasy when she complimented you. Now you know why. Her compliments were laced with spells of envy, not sincerity. You weren't paranoid. You were being spiritually attacked. The angels were standing guard, but your awareness was necessary for the final seal of protection. Now that you're reading this, the energy has shifted. Archangel Michael says, a divine reversal had been launched. The same trap she built for you is now collapsing under her own feet. But you must stay alert. This is not the time to become passive again. Type Amen to get blessing 777. She is preparing to act again, but this message is your sword. You must stop speaking around her, stop sharing victories near her, and most of all, stop allowing her energy into your home. The shadow cannot survive in light, and now, your life is becoming light. She once borrowed something from you, and you thought nothing of it, but that item now carries spiritual markings. Cleanse your home. Wash your bedsheets. Clear your mirrors. The more she smiles at you now, the more desperate she becomes. She knows her game is ending, and your destiny is slipping beyond her reach. The angels have begun surrounding you with fire that she cannot cross. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Do not be surprised if she tries to cry in front of you. Do not be shocked if she pretends to be a victim. Heaven has seen your private chats, the secret bank transaction linked to your delay, and the moment she said out loud, "I hope they fail soon," that utterance activated a divine investigation in the realms. That's when Archangel Michael stepped in personally. The spiritual authority has declared, this soul must be set free now. You've cried alone. You've wondered why your success was on pause. It wasn't you. It was the invisible sabotage from someone who couldn't stand your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 888. She is connected to a man who once smiled at you but now avoids your eyes. He is not innocent. He knew what she was planning and chose silence. But silence is betrayal too, and the divine realm has charged both their names in spiritual judgment. Archangel Michael has placed a seal of protection upon your future, and your blessings are being restored in double measure. You are chosen. That's why they came after you. But what they didn't realize is, you are divinely backed, and today, their time runs out. The woman who walked past your gate yesterday and turned back 3 times was her. You thought it was coincidence, but it wasn't. That was the final attempt. Type Amen to get blessing 999 from today. Begin to speak your truth aloud in your room. The walls will carry your affirmations, and the light will drive out any spiritual residue she left behind. Your ancestors are waking to defend your honor. This woman is trying to cancel an invitation that was meant for you, an opportunity that she wants for herself. But what is yours is divinely protected. You must prepare, because within 7 days, the energy will shift. You will receive either a call, a letter, or a sudden opening that was delayed by her rituals. Do not miss it this time. Archangel Michael says you must believe what your heart already knew. She is not for you, never was, and her time near you is over. Heaven has decided. Type Amen to get blessing 444. When you start to rise again, don't look back. This message is not only a warning, but your confirmation. The reason you found this message today is because you were chosen to survive this attack. If you had skipped it, her plan may have succeeded. But now, your faith, your energy, and your voice have altered everything. Your spiritual path is clearing at this very moment. Let her name fade as your name shines. Let her curses dissolve as your blessings double. The divine hand that shields you is stronger than the one that chased you. She will try one last time to act like nothing happened. Don't fall for it. This time, protect your heart as much as your plans. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Your name has been removed from her rituals. Your voice has been restored in realms that matter. The same lips that spoke your downfall are now dry with confusion. Her season near you is over. Burn her access in your life. Delete, distance, disconnect, because the angels are watching to see if you obey. Heaven hath been waiting for your action. This message was the final key. Now the question is, will you act or will you doubt what's already unfolding? This is not just a message. It is an urgent scroll from the spirit realm, opened at the hour of divine exposure. Archangel Michael says it is done. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Her voice may still ring in your ears, but her power has been broken. There was a spiritual thread tying your peace to her manipulations, and Archangel Michael has just severed it. Every time you doubted your progress, it was her interference pulling you down without your knowledge. That sudden loss, that unexpected rejection, that delay that made no sense, it all links back to her. She did not use knives or weapons, but words, jealousy, and hidden intentions. But the divine mirror has been turned on her, and now she will taste the seeds she planted. Do not respond when she reaches out to test your reaction. Her confusion will increase the more silent and grounded you become. Heaven wants you to shift your atmosphere so she cannot breathe in it anymore. She will feel the walls close in around her. The very same energy she tried to steal from you is now rising against her. Your destiny, once caged, is now running free with full divine momentum. Type Amen to get blessing 121. There's a man who secretly warned her to stop what she was doing. He had a dream involving you, but she silenced him with guilt and manipulation. That man is about to come forward, and he may show you proof, a message, a voice note, or a letter. He is not your enemy, but he carries partial guilt. Be wise when he approaches. Let him explain, but do not restore trust instantly. Your spirit will feel the truth in his eyes. You are awakening into a realm of discernment. Those who once tricked you with ease will now find you immovable. The betrayal was spiritual warfare in disguise. You were never alone, not for a moment. Archangel Michael was documenting everything. Type Amen to get blessing 313. She is the reason a certain package was delayed. She is the one who asked a neighbor about your schedule. She is the shadow behind a comment made publicly that mirrored your private fears. The angels have seen her aura turn darker with every passing week. But now, her spiritual veil is torn. You see her not as she shows herself, but as she truly is. There is a record of her conversation that will surface soon. She spoke your name on a call, and the words she used revealed her real intent. That recording is being preserved spiritually and will arrive in your hands when needed most. Archangel Michael says this: you are no longer under her dominion. You are not her victim, you are the verdict. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Your blessings were paused for preservation. The divine didn't want your abundance to be stolen by the wrong hands. But now that you are aware, the gate will open wide. She may suffer, but that is not your concern. Her consequences are divine, not your responsibility. What matters now is that you rise without guilt. You did nothing wrong but trust too deeply. That is not weakness. It is proof that your heart is made of light. She mistook your kindness for weakness, but now she trembles in regret. You will hear about her fall, not because you wished it, but because truth reveals itself. The same people she poisoned against you will now turn against her. This is spiritual justice. Type Amen to get blessing 515. She used someone's sadness to fuel your blockage. She partnered with a bitter ex, a jealous friend, or a rival in your family. This trio has been named in heavenly documents, and their plans are shattered. Your dreams will start returning in vivid detail. You will wake up with clarity. You will walk with confidence. A financial breakthrough that was denied will now locate you. An inheritance of favor and grace is unlocking. You will not chase anymore. What is yours will flow toward you. Archangel Michael says, do not engage with any chaos this woman tries to stir. The silence will defeat her more than confrontation. Let the universe handle what you cannot see. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Your home is being protected now. Light is filling your corners, your bed, your doorways. No more restless nights, no more strange dreams. A divine army is surrounding your home. No unclean force can enter now. A name once whispered in fear is now powerless before you. Someone from your past is being stirred to reach you now. They will say, "I don't know why, but I had to check on you." That is your confirmation. Watch how your phone begins to ring with opportunities. Watch how peace returns slowly but steadily. You are being realigned by heaven's force. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You may hear that she is going through something sudden, a sickness, a loss, or exposure. That is not your revenge. That is her consequence. You not dance on her downfall. Rise with grace and stay focused on your mission. Because what you are stepping into is far greater than anything she tried to destroy. Your future is no longer bound. This is your moment to reclaim the time that was stolen. This is your hour to shine without interruption. There is a contract with your name on it. There is a key that fits your new door. You are not late. You are right on divine time. Type Amen to get blessing 818. This name that once haunted your energy has now been overwritten by fire and light. Her manipulations will fail again and again. Every time she speaks your name from now, she will feel the sting of her own energy returning. This is not just freedom. This is rebirth. You are stepping into a cycle that begins clean and ends in triumph. You are surrounded by divine whispers saying, "It is done. The darkness has been broken. The light has been restored. Now is the time to rise, to speak, to create, to build." Let no residue of her past touch your present. Your future is stainless. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Archangel Michael says, "The sky has marked you for expansion. You are under celestial protection. You are under favor that no human can block. You survived every silent battle. You've endured every unseen knife. And now, your name is about to be mentioned in rooms you've never stepped into. Expect a divine surprise. Expect sudden favor. Expect to be remembered by someone who once forgot you. Every attack is over. Every binding has been broken. Your path is clear. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your name is now glowing in the spirit world. Where there was once a shadow cast by her presence, there is now light so blinding that she cannot look toward you without trembling. You are marked as untouchable, unreachable, and spiritually sealed. From this day forward, her influence is forbidden from entering your atmosphere. The words she used against you will return to her like arrows ricocheting back to the sender. The one who plotted will be surrounded by the very web she created for you. Every lie told in private will now echo in public. The gossip she whispered will become her shame. You were always the target, but now you are the testimony. The pain you carried is transforming into a platform. You will speak from strength, not from scars. And those who once joined her in silence will watch you rise in awe. Type Amen to get blessing 646. The power she once felt is melting in her hands. Those she influenced are walking away, one by one. The fog she placed around your life is clearing at divine speed. You may feel a strange lightness soon, as if a heavy weight has been lifted. That is not imagination. It is your soul celebrating freedom. The invisible chains are broken. She tried to alter your timeline by sowing confusion and delay. But Archangel Michael reversed the hourglass. Now your moments of waiting are being traded for acceleration. A letter she tried to block is now on its way to you. A person she lied to is beginning to see the truth. And the doorway she tried to shut is swinging wide open. Type amen to get blessing 1001. There is someone else involved, a distant relative who knew of her actions but stayed quiet. That silence is cracking now. They are beginning to realize the weight of what was hidden. Expect a confession, not for you to accept guilt, but to confirm what your spirit already knew. This person will come with a lowered head and trembling words. Do not let anger steal your peace. Let their admission be the final piece of clarity. The truth is your victory. Archangel Michael says this is the divine conclusion. The page has turned. The old season has burned. She will try one last scheme. A fake reconciliation. A forced apology. Type amen to get blessing 1234. Do not take the bait. This is your divine test. Your protection depends on your refusal to reattach what heaven has removed. Her hands carry residue that your life cannot afford to touch again. Even a single conversation could reopen old doors. You must remain fierce in your detachment. You are being prepared for something larger than pain. Your journey forward holds the promise of love, opportunity, and supernatural acceleration. The path has already been blessed. Every obstacle removed was to make room for what's next. And that next begins now. Your peace is returning. Archangel Michael says, your future will shock even your enemies. The tables are turning so fast that their confusion will be visible. Your enemies will be speechless. Type amen to get blessing 1555. There is one more name that will be revealed to you in a dream. Pay close attention in the coming days. You will see a face and hear a whisper. It will be unmistakable. That name is tied to a smaller betrayal, but it still needs cleansing. Don't panic. You are safe. The exposure is part of the healing. Every corner of your life is being swept clean by divine forces. Angels are moving room by room, soul by soul, erasing the footprints of those who intended harm. You will breathe freely again. And when you sleep tonight, your spirit will receive messages clearly. You will see symbols light and faces you recognize. Take them seriously. They are sent to guide you. Type amen to get blessing 1666. A new door is opening near your name. A job, an invitation, a move, or a blessing that was delayed by spiritual interference. You'll know it because it will feel effortless, divine, and undeserved. That's heaven's signature. This person's interference once blocked your finances. Now your accounts will start showing unexpected growth. Money that was missing will start coming back in new forms. He thought you'd fall apart, but heaven made sure you'd fall into favor instead. You're no longer under her shadow. You're stepping into your own divine light. You are not who you were before you read this. You are spiritually elevated now. You are heaven's witness. Type amen to get blessing 1888. Even nature will respond to your shift. You may notice birds around your home, winds changing suddenly, or colors appearing in patterns. These are signs from heaven that your atmosphere is sealed and blessed. Do not question your instincts anymore. When you feel a person's energy shift, honor that. When your spirit says step back, obey quickly. You are being trained by angels in silence. The intuition growing inside you is not random. It is wisdom birthed from pain. You're becoming spiritually sharper every day. This woman will hear your name praised soon. That moment will break her illusion of control. That's when she'll realize she can no longer reach you. Type amen to get blessing 1919. Your strength, your voice, your peace. Everything she tried to steal is being returned multiplied. You will wake up in coming days and feel different. Not fearful, not drained, but empowered. A celebration is coming soon. A real one. With laughter, with peace, with people who love you for real. And she will be absent, because heaven will not allow her near your joy again. Her pass has been revoked. She will hear of your happiness but will not taste it. That is spiritual justice. That is heaven's response to your pain. Type amen to get blessing 2000. Prepare for a moment of elevation so public that even strangers will recognize it. You will blow. People will ask what changed. And you'll smile, knowing the storm has passed. Archangel Michael says, you have passed your final test. You stood in fire and came out in gold. You wept in silence, and now you will sing in light. Heaven has written your name on a scroll of favor. Earth will now reflect that truth. Watch what happens next. This woman, her chapter is closed. Her face no longer holds power. Her words carry no weight. Your journey begins now, fully, finally, forever. Type amen to get blessing 2222. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Her name has been erased from your destiny. No longer does her energy intertwine with yours. The thread connecting you both has been severed, permanently and powerfully, by divine intervention. Archangel Michael saw her final move before she made it. She had intended to use another person's identity to access your personal data, to submit false claims against you. But before her finger could press send, her plans collapsed mysteriously, divinely. The document she altered will now be exposed. The signature she tried to forge will not hold up when the truth steps forward. Someone is going to speak up at the last moment and save you from what she tried to hide. You won't have to fight this alone. Heaven already assigned help. What she meant for destruction has only lifted your destiny higher than she ever imagined. Type amen to get blessing 2444. There is a notebook, a message thread, a hidden screenshot she kept. But those pages are being turned now by someone who was once on her side, and they are shocked at what they've found. They can no longer stay silent. Soon, you'll receive a message from someone unexpected, apologizing, possibly even shaking. They were lied to, but the truth couldn't be buried forever. You may even get legal papers clearing your name. You'll be declared innocent in a matter where you were never even guilty. The divine court has ruled in your favor. This message was timed perfectly so that you would be emotionally and spiritually prepared, not just to receive the truth, but to walk boldly into your next season with no chains holding you back. Type amen to get blessing 2666. You've crossed the threshold. You're no longer being watched in silence. You're being protected in brilliance. Angels are rotating around your name like a whirlwind. Expect or release to hit your household. The room you're sitting in will feel different in the next 48 hours. That's how fast your protection is accelerating. The heaviness in your chest will lift. Your thoughts will stop spiraling. The tears will dry not because the pain never existed, but because your spirit has finally broken free from the trap. That woman, her full name will come to you, and when it does, you will feel no fear, only clarity, only power. Type amen to get blessing 2888. She won't be able to walk past your door without trembling. The place where she once walked freely is now guarded by angelic fire. Even her shadow will retreat when it senses your light. She thought she was clever, subtle, and undetected, but Archangel Michael allowed it for a season so the evidence could grow. And now it's undeniable. Do not try to explain yourself to those who doubted you. Heaven has already done it. The proof will speak louder than your words ever could. Even the words she cursed you with are being unraveled now. Your name is being cleansed in realms beyond what she ever imagined. You are becoming too blessed to be touched by hands so stained. Type Amen to get blessing 3000. Someone connected to her is about to be exposed to. It may be her cousin, an old school friend, or even someone she dates secretly. That person has accessed your profile more than once and tried to dig for information. But they will now be blocked in both physical and spiritual realms. A firewall is forming around your presence. It cannot be crossed. You are being upgraded to a level where only true hearts can reach you. This betrayal was part of your training. Now, only truth can enter your space. A letter you never expected will soon arrive. It will carry words like approved, cleared, or delivered. That letter was delayed but not denied. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. You'll look back on this one day and realize it had to happen. Without the pain, you would have kept the wrong ones too close. Without the betrayal, you would have missed your elevation. She did you a favor. Not intentionally, but her darkness made you value your light. Her sabotage gave rise to your spiritual armor. This is why your voice is stronger now. This is why you can feel energy even before people speak. The storm awakened your gifts. From today, start journaling your restoration. Write down what starts coming back to you: joy, confidence, favor, friends, and clarity. It's going to be a long list. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Do not allow her energy to linger in your mind. Do not rehearse the betrayal. Speak new life into every area she tried to infect. Your home is now a temple. Burn incense, play music that lifts you, speak aloud your affirmations. Let no residue of her deceit remain. Archangel Michael says this is not just the end. It's the beginning. You were meant to outgrow her. You were destined to be unreachable by small minds. You are becoming a lighthouse. Those in need will find your light, and those in darkness will flee from your frequency. Type Amen to get blessing 3777. This message will echo in your spirit long after it ends. Because it wasn't just words, it was a divine confirmation. You are not crazy. You were being spiritually suffocated. But the chains are broken. The spell has failed. And now, the release is irreversible. Someone is going to tell you, "I'm so glad you didn't give up." And in that moment, you'll realize how close you were to quitting. But heaven never let go of you. This woman underestimated who she was messing with. She saw your outer peace but never knew the fire of your angels. Now, that fire has consumed every scheme. Type Amen to get blessing 4004. Archangel Michael says your name is being rewritten in gold. On heavenly scrolls, on earthly documents, on the lips of those who once ignored you. Your presence will carry weight again. Expect new invitations. Expect your image to rise in beauty and power. Expect calls from people who once overlooked you. The woman who tried to erase you has now been erased from your life. And your next season will carry not just blessings, but divine restoration. What she took will return. And what she could never stop is coming now, like a flood of glory and peace. Type Amen to get blessing 4111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks.